Let's start this practice at the top of a mat in Tadasana. Take a nice deep breath. We'll move through a moon salutation, holding poses for 3 breaths each. Inhale the arms overhead and interlace the fingers. Exhale where you need to. Inhale, lift out of the waist, and exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale through center, exhale to your left. Inhale through center. Exhale, release the arms and step back with the right foot for star pose, facing the side of your mat. Inhale the arms up on a diagonal. Exhale, goddess pose. Bend the knees and elbows. Stay here for 3 full breaths. Inhale, straighten the arms and legs, transition into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Turn the left leg inward. Inhale the arms to shoulder height. Exhale, shift the hips, right hand down to the inside of the leg. And again, stay for 3 breaths. Inhale to vertical. Turn to the back of your mat for Parsvottanasana. Square off the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the thigh, shin, or the mat. Stay for 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, move into low lunge. Bend the front knee and slide the left foot back so the knee lowers down. Sweep the arms up overhead. Breathe. Bring the hands down to the inside of the front foot and turn into side lunge, Skandasana. Weight stays on the right foot. Sit bone to heel, other leg straight. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and either stay here or exhale and fold forward. We'll stay for 3 breaths. If you're folded forward, inhale, lift the head. Exhale, shift over to the other side, keeping the hips low for Skandasana on the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and either stay here or exhale and fold forward. We'll stay for 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the head, and we'll move into low lunge from here, facing the top of the mat. Turn to the left, back knee lowers down. Inhale, sweep the arms up by the ears. Breathe. Bring the arms down. We're going to make our way into Parsvottanasana. Move the back leg forward to stand, keeping the hips square. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold over the leg, hands to the thigh, shin, or mat. Stay for 3 breaths. Inhale as you rise up to vertical. Exhale, scoot the right foot back for triangle pose. Arms lift to shoulder height. Turn the back leg inward and shift the hips to the right. As you exhale, side bend into your triangle pose. Stay for 3 breaths. Inhale, come up through vertical. Rotate the legs to your natural rotation for star pose, and exhale, bend into goddess. Stay for 3 breaths. Inhale, straighten up and step to the top of the mat, Tadasana. Take a deep breath. This next flow is a balance sequence on one leg. If balance is an issue for you, move to a wall or use a chair for support. Pull your right leg up toward your belly, holding tight. 3 breaths. Bring the left hand to your waist, your other hand stays on the shin bone. Slowly bring the top leg out to the side. As you do, the head turns away from that leg. Breathe here. Slowly turn your head forward. Connect the top of your foot to your inner leg for tree pose. Place the foot above or below the knee, being mindful that the hips stay level. Then bring your hands to prayer in front of the heart. Breathe. Rotate the top leg to parallel, both hands to the hips, and extend the leg behind you. Do your best to keep the chest and focus lifted. We are looking to feel more activation in the glutes and hamstrings, then stretch here. You will get a gentle stretch through the lower abdominal area, but you may not feel it as much. Release to Tadasana and shake out the left leg. Moving to the second side. Pull your left leg up toward your belly, holding tight. 3 breaths. Bring the right hand to your waist. Your other hand stays on the shin bone. Slowly bring the top leg out to the side. As you do, the head turns away from the leg. Breathe. Slowly turn your head forward. Connect the top of your foot to your inner leg for tree pose, placing the foot above or below the knee. Bring your hands to prayer in front of the heart and breathe. Rotate the top leg to parallel, both hands to the hips, and extend the leg behind you. Do your best to keep your chest and focus lifted. Come to Tadasana and shake out the right leg. Open your feet mat width apart in your natural rotation. Hands cupped to prayer at your heart center. Gently lower the hips for Malasana, garland pose. If your hips are tight, bring pillows, blocks, or another supportive prop under your sit bones. If your heels are lifted, try widening the feet a little at first. If that doesn't work, roll the back of your mat under your heels. Stay here and breathe. This pose is fantastic for digestion. Pardon my bluntness here, but it is considered the best position to poop in. In layman's terms, it allows the intestines and the colon to relax enough for a bowel movement. Malasana is also really great for our pelvic floor. Just in case you didn't know, the pelvic floor holds all of the pelvic organs, the uterus, vagina, bowel, and bladder. If you've ever laughed really hard or sneezed and a little pee came out, that's your pelvic floor's fault. This pose strengthens and stretches the pelvic floor, creating stronger core strength in the abs, better bladder control, and improved sexual sensitivity. One more breath here. Remove any props and unroll your mat. Find your way to a seated position, arms behind you for support. Slowly and mindfully windshield wiper your legs from side to side to release the hips. Any speed or tempo that feels good for you. Rock one more time each side. Legs come to neutral and extend them long in front of you. Help your right foot to the inner leg for Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, micro twist towards the straight leg and fold forward, walking the hands down the leg. Stay here and breathe. For the rest of our practice, we will hold each pose longer than 3 breaths so you can really feel the feels. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, sit up. Release the legs, give them a little shake, and switch to the other side. Once the left foot is connected to the inner leg, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, micro twist towards the straight leg and fold forward, walking the hands down the leg. Stay here and breathe. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, sit up. Release the legs and shake them out. Move forward on your mat and roll down onto your back. Walk the heels towards your sit bones and relax for a moment. Bring your hands to your heart and belly and take 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Bring your breath back to normal. Slide your hands under your hips, palms down for fish pose. As you inhale, lift the chest, sliding the elbows under for support. The crown of the head is reaching for the mat. We'll stay for about 5 breaths here. Be careful not to crunch your neck. We are looking for an opening through the throat and chest, but not at the expense of your neck. If this doesn't feel okay, lie in Savasana instead. On your next inhale, press into the elbows and lift your chin to your chest. As you exhale, roll down through the spine and release the hands to your sides. Open the knees, bottoms of the feet together for reclined bound angle pose. We will stay here for 10 breaths. If your hips are super tight, bring pillows under your thighs for support. As we breathe here, I will offer you an affirmation, which is a wonderful way to change our mindsets for better emotional and physical health. Repeat it in your mind's eye until you believe it. If this doesn't resonate with you, focus on your breath instead. I let go and allow life to flow through me. I let go and allow life to flow through me. Take one more deep breath here. Use your hands on your legs to close them. Take your time and move into Savasana. Let the legs extend under you, mat width apart, and let them fall to their natural rotation. Arms by your sides, palms up, no higher than the shoulders. If it's chilly where you are, bring a blanket over you to stay warm. Let the eyes close and take rest in stillness. Savasana is here for you to recover and absorb all the benefits of your yoga practice. It allows your nervous system to relax, your heart rate and your breath pattern to come back to their normal rhythms. It allows time for awareness of mind and body. If the mind continues to swirl with a bazillion thoughts, it's okay. That's quite normal. Try focusing on your breath. Start to deepen your breath. Find energy in your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands, and feet. Extend the arms overhead by your ears for a big full body stretch. Hug the knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. Roll onto your right side, resting in fetal position, right arm under your head as a pillow. Gently press yourself up into a seated position. Eyes remain closed. Hands can either press together at your heart center or one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Take a few moments here to check in with how you feel after this practice. How do you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually? Take a moment for some gratitude. What are you grateful for in this moment and why? Thank you so much for practicing with me. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Have more time? Check out one of these beautiful practices over here, and there's more suggestions in the description below. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.